become literate. I got a little secret for you, a little tip. Okay, for those of you who are engaged. For those of you who aren't, this is going to become as a little surprise. But that charming fellow that you're sitting across, daintily holding your Diet Coke in your hand and smiling, and he's smiling at you, and the two of you are feeling you've got a real connection, and he's so wise, and he's so funny, and he's really got good stories, right? And he's so brave, and he'll be there for you, okay? And a little secret, this young fellow is financially illiterate. Okay? I said it. Sorry, I hate to say that about your chassan. He's really a great guy, and I'm so happy for you that you're engaged. He is financially illiterate. Dollars to donuts. I'll bet you he doesn't know anything about finances. Assuming you do. I don't know if you do either. I can tell you a little secret. That amazing chassan, we're going to sit by Shavuos, we're going to talk about him, how amazing he is, and Mamish almost finished Shas. If he would have started it, he would have finished it. Right? All those amazing things about this chassan, and they're all true, and they're all amazing. Okay? The guy doesn't know anything about finances. Unless he's from that rear home where they talk about these things. He probably doesn't know it. Probably never balanced a checkbook. Probably doesn't even know what a checkbook looks like. Okay? He knows something about miles and credit cards if he's a real hawk. Then he knows which credit cards give which miles and which benefits. He doesn't really understand it. Okay? He probably doesn't know the difference between a debit and a credit. He didn't take bookkeeping in 12th grade. Probably never took accounting, so he doesn't know that. Doesn't know what the word budgeting really means. He knows there's a concept of budgeting that nerdy people do, but doesn't know what that means. Okay? Guarantee he doesn't know what income taxes are like. Doesn't know what payroll taxes are like. Doesn't understand these concepts. Right? He knows we all hate whichever party is threatening Social Security or something like that. He doesn't understand how it works. He doesn't know what a Social Security tax is. Problem is you're about to get married. And it's not going to be monopoly money. It's going to be real money. And if you don't know what you're doing, chas v'shalom, it won't take long to get into real trouble. My dear friends, before you get married, if you haven't already learned how to cook, you're probably going to get into the kitchen and ask your mother, Ma, let me cook, let me make Shabbos. Right? That's what you're going to do. And you're probably going to take classes on halachas that are relevant to marriage. Your chassan is probably going to go sit down and learn Hilchas Shabbos, so that when you ask him, hey, Yossi, can I put this back on the fire? So instead of saying, I don't know, he talks, even though he doesn't know. He pretends he knows, right? He'll probably do that, because he doesn't want to come to marriage and answer you, right? And sound like he doesn't know. There's going to be a lot of things you're going to do before you get married in order to get ready. So I want to make one more suggestion. Spend some time, and for this you don't have to wait till you're engaged. Spend some time becoming financially literate, okay? You're going to need gas in a car. You can't drive a car without gas. You shouldn't be handling real money without becoming financially literate, okay? You don't know how quickly you can make mistakes after you get married. And by the way, I'm not making fun of your chassan. I was financially illiterate when I got married as well. No difference. Thankfully, my wife wasn't. But I was financially illiterate, because most of us are. We don't learn it anywhere. Even if he happened to have gone to a yeshiva that has high school, they don't teach that stuff in high school, right? And in the Mir and in Brisk, they certainly don't teach it. In Lakewood, they don't teach it either. So you're not going to get it anywhere. We don't have a place to learn that. But you people do. And you have time. And you understand that it's important. And if he won't hear this, you will. And if you hear this, I beg you, go get literate. And it's not hard to do so. You don't know how quickly people go into hak when they get married, because they don't understand it. I'm telling you, they gave you 1,000 classes in seminary about marriage. Did they ever talk about managing your finances? Ever once? Did they ever do it in high school? No. So go do it now. You're hearing it now, go do it now.